Hi guys, this is my second time filming this video because the first time I filmed it, my freaking mic wasn't on. So we're gonna try again. Let me get my notes out. This is gonna be things I wish I knew as a first time mom. When my baby was going through this, I had no idea what I was supposed to do. Like, I was lost completely. It was ridiculous. Okay, so basically the purple period stands for, the P is for peak. Crying usually peaks around 2 months of age. So anywhere between 0 weeks to 8 weeks. Unexpected crying may start for no clear reason, basically. So you could feed them, change them, make them warm, make them cooler. They will still continue to cry because they don't need a reason for this. That's why it's called the purple period. They look kind of purple and like in pain. It's a part of their development, basically. The R stands for resist soothing. So like I said, you can make them feel comfortable, fed, wet, or change their wet diapers, all of that, and it doesn't change. Like, they're still gonna cry. Pain like face, like I said, purple, pain like face. That's kind of like, you know, they look like they're in pain, basically. You might think they are. You might rush them to the hospital. The doctor says there's nothing wrong with them, and there's something you can really do about this. The L, long lasting. Crying can last up to 5 hours at a time. There was a point where my baby was going through this and he wasn't exactly crying, but if we did something wrong, he would start crying. So he's kind of like in that in-between stage where he was just like whining the whole time, and if we did something wrong, he was gonna start falling out. And he was just this little itty bitty thing, so it's not like you can do much. But yeah, and then the E obviously stands for like at night, evening. It peaks at the nighttime for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like later in the afternoon, evening. I don't know why this happens, but it does. Part of their development. But girl, had no idea what I was doing. Thank God for TikTok. That's all I have to say. Because I would have never known what this was had I not seen the TikTok. Cold wipes. Get yourself a wipe warmer, girl. My baby was born October last year. Those cold wipes made him pee on everything consistently. His face, my face, himself, myself. Like, it was just everywhere. All over his crib, all over the blanket, on the floor. Like, get a wipe warmer. And if you're gonna use cold wipes, like, you don't get the wipe warmer, wipe the wipe across their belly, wait a few seconds, then open the diaper. Trust me, it may or may not work, but it worked for me when I figured it out. So next is nipple sizes. I was breastfeeding for 3 months. Nobody told me about nipple sizes. I had to do my own research on pretty much everything. Had no idea how to increase my milk supply, do all that other stuff. So I was like maybe a month into breastfeeding when I found out about the flange sizes, like the size of your nipple. You have to size it because otherwise it can decrease your supply if you don't have the right flange size. Like, this is serious, especially if you're trying to get your milk supply up or it's decreasing, you're not sure why. Check your nipple size. I thought every bottle was the same. No, it's not. He didn't like the Tommy Tippy. I think it was a weird shape for him. He was a preemie too. He liked the Dr. Brown's, the anti-colic ones, and he liked the man bottles. Those are still his favorite till this day. Like, we use 2 of them now because we're weaning him off, but the man bottles, girl, them man bottles, because they have that specific kind of nipple shape from when they're breastfeeding. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to invest in those man bottles. Like, maybe not their binkies. I don't know, he just didn't like them because he used to suck his binky so hard, and they have like a imprint on it, so it would leave an imprint on his face. He's really light. I don't know if you see my other videos, but he bruises easily, like really bad. Getting a bottle warmer. Your baby does not want cold milk. I promise you, he does not want cold milk, especially not a newborn. You're going to want to get the bottle warmer. I'm not saying you can't heat it up in the microwave. I'm not a professional, but I know my mom would have killed me if she found out that I heated his bottle up in the microwave, because I never really got this, because if you shake it, there can't be, you know, like the hot spots, but whatever. Professionals say you shouldn't use microwave, so invest in a bottle warmer because it's evenly distributed and all that, and usually they are heated with steam, so it's safe. More things about postpartum. After I had my baby, I did not think that postpartum depression was going to hit me as hard as it did. I would never leave his side. I felt like I was not doing enough. I was depressed, but I was putting all my energy into him. I didn't make time for myself for at least the first 2 to 3 months until he went to daycare. It was all about him. But not saying that is a bad thing, but I'll do a video on this sometime soon. You have to find yourself again after having a baby, basically, because for 9 months you're just, oh, the pregnant girl, you know, you're pregnant, how pregnant are you, da 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 da, you know. So you do have to find yourself again after having a baby, and that was one of the things I struggled with. It took me a while, especially since once he went to daycare, I went back to school, so I had no time in between to like really focus on me, you know. But eventually, as he got older, I learned that I need to take time for myself. It's okay to take a break. It really is, if you have that option. If you do not, I'm telling you, when the baby's asleep, take a bath, do something, because you need to take care of yourself too. It is so important, especially with that postpartum. You need that support system, whether it be a friend, your mom, your dad, your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You need that time, that break, because postpartum can hit people like a train, and I know it did for me. Like, it took me a while to get out of that slump. Another thing about postpartum is, like, I thought I watched a lot of TikToks of the women saying how they got stitches and stuff, and like it burned when they went to the bathroom. But I had that little bottle. I used the one from the hospital because, like, I didn't have time to be wasting on that one that like goes like this from the bottle, you know, it's like angled. I just used the one from the hospital, and it helped. And girl, I was in heaven. That dermoplast, those witch hazel pads, you get all of it. Just get all of it. The dermoplast, the peri bottle, the witch hazel pad, like the little disc pads that you could put in the pads, and the aloe vera if you make those frozen pads. I didn't make those because, like, I didn't want it to be cold down there, if that makes sense. Like, the dermoplast really shocked me because it was cold. But yeah, I was not putting ice down there. I can't think of anything about postpartum too much. It's been a year since I had my baby, so yeah. Free car seats. A lot of the children's hospitals will offer you or give you a free car seat, or if you're any of those programs that help like pregnant women, and like just right after you had the baby, they'll give you a car seat so you can leave that hospital with that baby, because you cannot leave the hospital without that car seat. That is so unsafe. Also, the hospital is not gonna let you take that baby without the car seat secure in that seat. Like, it has to be tight. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. This is like, I'd say this is more focused around like newborn stage and after labor, and I'll probably do some more since he's 1 now. I can do more about like things I wish I knew before I had like a toddler. I guess that's what he's considered now. He's walking. Oh, girl. It's a train wreck in the living room every day. But yeah, that's all I have to say today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you have any suggestions of things I might have missed, leave them in the comments below and I'll put it in the next video. And if you have like just any suggestions on things that you wish you knew as a first-time mom, or a second time mom, whatever, just as a mom in general, leave them in the comments below. Give me a like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.